The cabin was quiet, most passengers were asleep. Soft lights glowed above their seats. A few people stared out into the dark sky. Flight Pacific Air 782 was flying from Tokyo to Los Angeles, high above the Pacific Ocean. Everything was normal. Inside the cockpit, Captain Harris checked the instruments. Altitude. Stable. Speed. Normal. Route. Correct. Next to him, the co-pilot, Ryan, adjusted his headset. He listened to the radio, only silence. Then, a sound. Very weak, almost hidden in static.
Mayday! Mayday!
Ryan frowned.
Captain, I hear something.
Captain Harris looked at the radar screen.
There are no aircraft near us.
Ryan turned the dial slowly. The signal became clearer.
Engine failure, losing altitude.
Ryan's expression changed.
That sounds real.
The captain stayed calm.
Try to respond.
Ryan pressed the radio button.
Unknown aircraft, this is Pacific Air 782. Do you copy?
They waited. Nothing. Only silence. Then, the voice returned. Stronger. Closer.
Mayday, we need help.
Ryan checked the system again.
It's coming from below us.
The captain frowned.
That's not possible.
At that moment, someone knocked on the cockpit door. Flight attendant stepped in.
Captain, sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
Captain Harris asked.
A passenger says they saw another plane.
Ryan turned quickly.
Where?
Right side, below us. Same size as our plane.
Captain Harris stood up and looked outside. Only darkness. No lights. No movement. Ryan slowly sat back down. His hands were cold. The signal grew louder. More urgent.
Altitude dropping. We can't control it.
Ryan whispered.
Captain, they sound close.
Captain Harris checked the radar again. Still empty. Ryan leaned closer to the speaker. Listening carefully. Very carefully. Then, he froze.
Captain.
Captain Harris looked at him.
What is it?
Ryan spoke slowly.
That voice.
The signal continued.
Captain, we are going down.
Ryan's face turned pale.
That's my voice.
Silence filled the cockpit. Captain Harris did not speak, but his eyes were fixed on the radio. Then, another voice came through.
Ryan, respond.
Ryan stopped breathing. That voice. It was Captain Harris. Ryan grabbed the headset.
This is Pacific Air 782. We hear you. Identify yourself.
For a moment, silence. Then the answer came, clear, broken.
This is Pacific Air 782. Mayday.
Ryan slowly lowered his hand. His voice shook.
That's us.
The signal became unstable, distorted.
Engine failure. We are going down.
Ryan stared at the instruments. Everything was still normal. No warning lights. No alarms. No problems. But the voices continued. Their voices. Calling for help. From somewhere below. From somewhere close. Suddenly, a flash of light outside the window. Ryan turned. And for 1 second, he saw it. A commercial plane, same size, same shape, flying below them, too close, too silent, then gone. The signal screamed through the speaker.
Mayday.
Ryan held the headset tightly.
We are here. We hear you.
The reply came, weak and breaking apart. Static.
If you hear this, don't follow.
The signal cut. Silence. Complete silence. The cockpit felt different now. Heavy. Still. Captain Harris slowly sat down. His voice was low. He looked out into the dark sky, then said quietly,
We're not alone up here.
"2 years passed, the investigation ended. No explanation. No evidence. The case became one of the greatest aviation mysteries. Most people forgot about it, but not everyone. Captain Harris and Ryan never returned to flying. They worked in an air traffic control station, watching the sky from the ground. Listening. Always listening. One night, Ryan sat alone, wearing his headset. Just silence. Then, a sound. Weak. Familiar.
Mayday! Mayday!
Ryan froze, his hand slowly moved to the controls. The voice became clearer.
Engine failure. Losing altitude.
Ryan whispered.
No.
The voice continued.
This is Pacific Air 782.
Ryan closed his eyes. It was happening again. Same voice. Same fear. His voice. Calling for help. From somewhere in the sky. Ryan spoke softly into the microphone.
Pacific Air 782, do you copy?
Silence. Then, a faint reply.
We hear you.
Ryan slowly looked up at the radar screen. Nothing, but he knew, they were still there. Somewhere above the ocean. Still falling. Still calling. Somewhere in the same sky, another version of them was already falling.